Hi, in this video we're going to take a look at how you can replace the iPhone 6s rear camera lens. So you can see here the glass is broken. So I'm going to show you how you can replace it without actually taking out the phone apart. Now you can see this phone here has been taken apart, and it's not quite easy. You have to take out the whole screen, then you need to take out the camera components, and after you remove the camera components underneath here, it still can be very difficult to remove the glass, and you have to replace quite a bit of parts. So by doing this particular method, it will be a lot easier and much quicker. So what you want to do is buy a replacement lens right here. This is the replacement you can buy online. They are fairly cheap right here. So you can buy them fairly cheap for a few dollars. And what we want to do is we want to remove the glass on this side, not underneath. So instead of removing the whole piece, we're just going to remove the surface glass on the surface here, and that will allow us to quickly replace it. Okay, first what we want to do is to use the heat blower, a hot gun, or a hair dryer, and we want to kind of like make it warm on the glass so that it will be easier to remove. Now also make sure your phone turns off, so make sure it is switched off. And then we're going to apply a little bit of heat so that the adhesive will become loosened, and it will be easy for us to remove the glass. Now you just want to do it gently, not too hot, just kind of hot, but not so hot that you burn your hand. We don't want to damage the electronic component underneath it. So just a little bit hot, not too hot. And then we're going to use a pry tool. Now when you're doing this, you have to be very careful. It can be dangerous in terms of getting your actual camera lens damaged. So be careful when we are prying off. We don't want to damage or scratch any parts of the camera lens. We just want to remove the glass. So try to work on the outer edge right here. So just work on the outer edge, not to try to work in the center, as you may accidentally scratch the camera lens. So once it is warm, we can just use the pry tool here and then pry off the glass. So I'm just going to zoom in and work on it. So here we go. Now you can see the glass is moving out. So work on the outer edge. Be careful, just do it gently. So you can see that has been removed. Now remove any adhesive on the edge. So if there is any adhesive around the lens right here, just use the tweezer and remove it. Now again, you want to be gentle. If it's a bit hard, you may want to use the heat gun again to soften the glue. So at this part here, you can just kind of like be gentle, take your time, go around the lens and have a good clean. And remove all the gel or the adhesive. So now make sure you have a nice good clean. Make sure all the gel or the adhesive residue is fully removed. We want to have a nice and flat surface for the new glass. Now this is the replacement glass right here, but we don't want the actual the glass frame. So we just want the actual glass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the glass. Just need to basically heat up this one here. So you want to heat it up, make it hot. And it comes out. So now we've got that. So we're just going to wait for it to cool down a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to use this gel, or this adhesive, this glue, B7000, medium viscosity. So I'm just going to apply a tiny bit, not even a lot. I'm going to put it here. It's got color in it. It's clear, but it's looks like it's blue in this one. You can see it's such a tiny bit, tiny amount. It's not even a lot. See here, it's a very tiny amount. I'm going to apply that to the lens. So I'm just going to apply it around the lens right here. You don't need a lot. This gel can be easily cleaned later on, so even once it's dry we can clean it up, so that's alright. If it looks a bit messy, we can clean it up later. Probably need a little bit more, so I'm just going to get a little bit more. We don't want too much, just a tiny bit. It should be clear. Don't know why this one come up as blue. Don't worry about going outside the lens. We can clean up later. The main things is, or the important things is, we don't want it to go into the lens. So just be careful not to have it stick around the lens. We can clean off the gel later on. This gel is not like super glue. It's quite soft. Later we can clean it up afterwards. And just be quite quick. Now we can place the lens onto it now. So again, be careful, we don't want it too much, and we don't want it to dry quite quickly. And afterwards, now I can get the glass and put it on. Now don't worry about the glue, just allow it to dry first, and then after that you can remove the glue. You can see here that you can actually rub off the glue. So this glue here can be rubbed off, so I just need to bring it back into focus. So you can see the glue is quite soft, it's like gel. You can remove it, so just let it dry for a little bit, and after that we can rub off the glue. So here, use a piece of tissue. So use a piece of tissue and clean off any excess glue on the lens. And there you go. So and if there's some left, you can just clean it off. That's how you can replace the rear camera lens glass on your iPhone 6s. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos.